Hey everyone! So I recently made some chocolate chip cookies and people have been asking me how I made them because they're really good, so I totally want to tell you. I also wanted to make a Project for Awesome video for the Harry Potter Alliance this weekend. The HPA and chocolate cookies are something that bring a lot of joy and happiness into my life, and so I thought why not do them both together? First things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I always forget to preheat. Next, you're gonna need 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. That is more flour than this. I just baked a lot of cookies. Flour is the ingredient that surrounds everything else and holds it all together, and that's what fandom is for the HPA. We use stories we love to help fans become heroes. We use stories like Harry Potter or Marvel or the Hunger Games to understand real-world issues and find real-world solutions. So it's this story we love that's brought all of the good stuff together. Coming up next, you're gonna need a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. I actually had to look up what baking soda does in a recipe. According to joyofbaking.com, the baking soda is added to neutralize acids in the recipe and to add tenderness and some leavening. I really love that because I feel like that's what the HPA does. We take all of the acidity and blech in the world and we add a little bit of heart and tenderness and lightness to make becoming an activist something that isn't onerous or scary but joyful. That isn't to say that we're all goofiness and lightness all the time, although our goofiness meter is like Hagrid's size height. Wizard activists know that 2017 has been a dumpster fire of a year and that 2018 is going to be a brand new dystopian hellscape. For real, add that teaspoon of salt. Just don't forget the baking soda. So, boop, boop, boop. You're gonna add all those dry ingredients in a mixing bowl and set them aside. Now let's get into the goop. In another mixing bowl, add 2 sticks of softened butter. Did I say sticks or scoops? I really like this because wizard activists come together because they have like these soft, buttery hearts that just melt easily and want to make the whole world better. Plus, butter is really delicious. Next up, you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. This is the sweet stuff. For me, it's the innumerably long list of friends that I've made through the HPA. When you're working on a community service event or long hours on a campaign, it can be really easy to meet like incredible people that you admire. And it is not as easy sometimes to turn those people into friends. But at the HPA, you already know that these people love something that you love, so you have this instant icebreaker. Hey, what's your Hogwarts house? Who's your favorite character? Would you rather fight 100 baby mandrakes or one whomping willow-sized mandrake? I think the small ones. The next ingredient is vanilla extract, which is an ingredient that's in recipes all over the baking world and makes everything taste really good. To me, these are the incredible partners that we've gotten to work with. The American Library Association, Oxfam, the ACLU, Partners in Health, Define American, all of these big names in activism that have worked with us to make sure that our campaigns not only make you feel good, but that they have a really big and very real impact in the real world. Finally, add 2 large eggs. These are our wizard activists because they're a bunch of good eggs. These are our volunteer team, our chapters working in 40 countries around the world, our individual heroes just like you who are working on so many issues: literacy and education, net neutrality, gender, racial, and economic equality, climate change, a million other big issues. Now you're going to take your wet ingredients and mix them all together while slowly adding your dry ingredients. Mixing everything together is going to take you like 3-4 minutes. We've been mixing all these ingredients together for 12 years, which means we're really tough cookies. Finally, you're gonna add 2 cups of chocolate chips. 2 cups is like a normal size bag of chocolate chips. This is like a Hagrid size bag. Don't add this much. Chocolate chips are the stars of the show. They are our crown jewels. Chocolate chips are the Granger Leadership Academy, our all-ages leadership conference where you can gain the skills, support, and confidence you need to lead real-world social change projects. Chocolate chips are our campaigns, like A World Without Hermione, where we partnered with She's the First to raise scholarships for girls who would be the first in their families to graduate from high school. Or Akio Books, our campaign that has donated 300,000 books around the world, built libraries, and gotten thousands of people in the US and Canada contacting their lawmakers about public libraries. Chocolate Chips are Fandom Forward and Wizard Activist School, are totally free online resources that help you learn Activism 101 skills and ways to dive deeper into really big social justice issues. So once you've got this all mixed together, you've got the chocolate chips folded in, you're gonna spoon these out into little batter balls that you're gonna put on an ungreased cookie sheet. You're gonna bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, not 12 years. Then you'll pull them out and let them cool, first on the baking sheet and then on a wire rack. So that's it. Now you know all my secret recipes. So please, vote for this video in Project for Awesome at projectforawesome.com and vote for all of the HPA's other videos too. P.S. I did leave one ingredient out of both of these recipes, but chances are you're gonna be able to guess it. As they say in our hometown, the weapon we have is love.